Hey everybody, it's Jeff, and I know it's been a little bit since I put up a video. I've been pretty busy with work and things like that, but in the meantime, I wanted to give you guys a little tour of what I've been working on and a little tutorial at the same time. And it involves my minecart track. And what's going on with this minecart track is I'm in the multiplayer server, survival multiplayer server, and we've been having an issue in this server where if we try to set up like a minecart track of some type that has automatic loading of carts and boosters and things like that, you kind of need to have them set up with carts that are constantly like in motion. And the carts that were constantly in motion were actually lagging the server when we were running them. So we had to come up with a way to make an automatic loader and things like that that did not involve constant motion. And I wanted to show you guys, and I know it's messy, it's not done, it's just my proof of concept type of deal going on. But basically I have a button set up here that I can hit this button, and if done right, momentarily, I will have a cart that comes up here. And there's my little cart, and it stops on a pad over there, and if I flip this switch, and I hit the button again, if this has been done properly, a cart should come up here and send it on its merry way. And there we go. So that part works, and I can flip this switch and hit this again. Show you guys another cart does actually come up. It actually is pulling it from a hopper. And once you see that, see, there we go, another cart. So I got my little hopper set up, and I could send it on its way again. But I want to show you how I did this. And I now found out the way I have done it is I put something together. I will actually put the link in the description of where I found this at, and I've modified it to suit my needs. But this cart is key, and it actually works off of, because I can't remember the guy's name, unfortunately, off the top of my head, who I got this from, but I will put the link in the description when I go through and find this again. But it's a water trough for the boat, and this button is the same button as the one up top that sends this on its way. So what this is going to do is load up another cart into the holding area. But if I hit this button, it opens a door and this boat goes around, which drops this cart now down onto a track. And you'll see it in a minute. Boop, it automatically comes back when it's done and resets itself onto this side. So this is actually utilizing the concept of a non-motion cart that is, normally in a normal cart system there, it's constantly moving back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and when you hit a button, the track flips and then it goes out on its way. So this is actually, like I said, doing something where it's not in motion all the time. This is the cart that would normally be in motion, and with the switch flipped the way it's flipped, it goes down here, goes down through, and look, there's a chicken in one of my carts, one of my boosters. It goes through this set of boosters and hits. That's my cart holding area that is now empty because I just sent all my carts up there. And if I go up here again, I unfortunately don't have a switch set up down here for this. But if I go back up here to the top where all this stuff comes out, and I will show you that when I flip this switch on the wall, flip it down the other way, and go back down to my area, the one that sends it on its way, you'll see that it's the same cart that runs, and you'll see it come in from a different side this time. It'll come in from this track to reset instead of the side track to reset, because it just sent that cart on its way, hopefully up there. And boop, it comes right back down and it resets itself. I'll give a tutorial later if people want it on how I built this to work properly. But that is what I had been working on for a while. Now Nebris had already come up with his own system that he got from somebody else. I believe the guy's name is Bleh, B-L-E-H, and I'll put a link to his stuff or a tutorial on his stuff in the description also that I've set up over here. It actually, I might incorporate it and replace what I have because it seems to be a little more clean. And I've just set up a tutorial example of how it works over somewhere in this corner. I actually don't remember how to get there because it's just kind of off in the corner. Oops. Down here. And it is the same type of concept, but using a door instead. And when you hit this button here, whoop, it'll drop the cart down. Cart will come back and reset itself. And right now I just have it sending this cart on its way to show that I can sit in this cart. I can hit the button, be whisked off on my way, and I could incorporate that into my design instead. But this actually solved our problem, or it will be utilized to solve our problem in getting our minecart system set up without having to put lag on the server, because nothing's in motion until I hit this button. So until you actually utilize it, it's not trying to send carts back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So this is just a small tutorial. Like I said, this is a lot cleaner design than the one I have. The one I have, I think it's pretty cool in concept. It was actually from something I saw. Somebody had just posted a video on how to send a how to drop any one object with the push of a button from any height straight down to something, and I turned it into a minecart hopper by having it drop it down onto this track. So again, we can watch it. Boop. There's a little door. Oh, I didn't hit the button. Door opens, it sends the boat around, which is actually the holding area, and there goes the cart. And it will reset itself momentarily up here. And there you go, it's self-resetting. And though it probably did not reset itself right because I hit that boat, but, you know, it works when you don't interfere with the way the boat is, which is probably why the other way is cleaner. But I wanted to give you guys a little show of what I've been working on, and hopefully we'll have this bigger and better soon and be able to utilize it in our main system. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If people request it, I will show you how to build this stuff, and thanks for watching.